Guys, we move to the next problem on introduction to pandas on Leetcode. So it's 2890. It's about receive data melt. So really remember that melt is kind of the inverse method of pivot. The pivot method is we encounter it in the previous problem, and I have posted it on my channel as well. So for this problem, you are given with a data frame called report, and you have a column is 5 columns here: product and quarter 1 2 3 4, and they ask to write a solution to receive the data so that it will represent sales data for a product in a specific quarter. Okay, so let's look at the example. So our first column, you have two products, umbrella and sleeping bag, and you see like the 4 columns basically they represent some values of the quarter. So this is a good case to apply the melt method, because you can see like on the column names here is quarter, and quarter, but if you look at it without any other information, then you don't know what is the meaning of data about, right? This can be revenues, can be profit, or anything else. Okay, so as I say, melt is kind of inverse of the pivot method. So the pivot method is the method that generate a wider format from tone to wide. So the melt method should be from, you can see, horizontal format to a more vertical format. Here is taller, right? Okay, and so for the let's move to this problem. So for the pivot method, you're gonna access the data frame, and then the melt method, and you have some key parameters. So there are the key parameters. The first one is id vars. Okay, I think a good way to think about this should be the index of the new original data frame, and the index should be the leftmost, right? So you can see like you can have in the new data frame you have this is like an index. Yeah, and they will be repeated because this is when we do the melt method, we're gonna go back to the original data frame. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put product here, and then the next one you will have, oh sorry, okay, this is the second method. So you can think of this will be the new column in the new data frame that contain the entries corresponding to the columns of the original data frame. So the original data frame, they have the columns named quarter 1 2 3 4, and then you're gonna put them into a taller format. It's like 1 2 3 4, and so because there are two products, then 1 2 3 4 again, and you need to put a column name here. Quarter, it should be quarter. If you don't put anything, then they will create a column name variables. Yeah, so this is optional, but if you want to have a specific new name, so you need to put these parameters, and the final one should be exactly the column that contain the value. I mean the name of the new columns containing the values in the new data frame. So as I say previously, when we look at this data frame, we don't know what kind of data it is. It can be anything, right? So for this one, and now in the new data frame you can see that it should be sales. So this is okay, and we're gonna copy it down here. Oh sorry, we return, and then you put here. Okay, and let's try to run it. Okay, it's accepted. Okay, and we try to submit it. Alright, you can see it's good in terms of runtime, right? It's a bit more than 90% of other approaches. The memory is I think it's reasonable in this case because sometimes we need to balance between these two. Okay, so and there are other solutions as well, so feel free to discover, and thank you for watching my video.